Welcome to the classroom, guys. Today we are going to be talking about the circulatory system. Now this is going to be a super basic overview. We're not going to get into the weeds on this one. Right here, this central structure you're going to recognize, it is your heart. This is made out of a specialized type of muscle called cardiac muscle. It is different than smooth muscle, which is found in your intestines, which is squeezes food from one end to the other. And it's different than skeletal muscle, which is what your bicep is made out of. Okay, the cardiac system is composed of two sides. You have the arterial side, which is going to be generally oxygen rich and high pressure. And then you're going to have the venous side, which is going to be deoxygenated and low pressure. And these two systems, your heart, a lot of times we think of this as a single pump. It's actually two pumps. And there's actually three pumps in the body, which we will dive into later. Ask questions about it if you want to. Or take a guess as to what the third pump is. But the heart is two pumps. Okay, it's going to be the one that pumps everything to the lungs and then brings it back and pumps it to the rest of the body. And this system operates on two scales. You have the macro scale, which are these large vessels. Okay, this is the size of a garden hose. These large vessels actually bring out, we're just going to follow one down, okay, the red artery here, it comes down, and down here, what's turned off is the micro scale. So it actually is going to end in these vessels called capillary beds. And each individual red blood cell is actually marched through those tubes one at a time. And then it enters into the venous system and is brought back to the heart to complete its own little circle. The heart is not represented most of the time very well in two dimensions. And so we're just going to go around one more time. Okay, these branches here, those are the lungs. Okay, you have these big vessels that are going to go down into your legs and the blue vein that brings everything back. And as big as these are, they actually are, they're that size. Okay, so a lot of people are caught off guard with how big blood vessels, large blood vessels actually are. And this system is working all the time without you having to think about that. Just appreciate that for a minute, that 24 hours a day, every minute, every second, this system is ferrying oxygen to your tissues and keeping you alive, and you don't even have to think about it. In fact, if you are thinking about it, it probably means you're having an anxiety attack, a heart attack, or a stroke. It means something has gone wrong with this system. All right, so like I said, this is a complicated one, and we'll explore it a little bit if you want to. Let me know if you have questions, and I'll see you tomorrow.